Welcome to the NRL previews for round 5 of the 2024 season. I'm Renee Gartner. I'm joined by Josh Mansour to unpack all the games this week. And now we go into Sunday and it kicks off in an all-Queensland affair with the Cowboys and Titans. And it was just after both came off second best in last week's Queensland derby. So to the Cowboys first, they were finally knocked off their undefeated perch last week. But it wasn't the Cowboys we've seen or we've been used to seeing in the last couple of weeks. 61% completion rate, defensive lapses on top of that. What do we need to reignite the earlier form that we saw? Because they came out of the gates absolutely flying.
You could feel that loss coming, couldn't you? I feel like a couple of weeks ago against the Dragons, giving up that early lead, but brave enough to come back and win that game pretty convincingly. There are some holes in their armour at the moment that they need to iron out. Defence is one of them. They are leaking too many points. 38 points last week against the Broncos, not good enough. And I'm sure Todd Payten has definitely rectified that with his playing group. But again, another game this week. Like I know Titans at the bottom of the ladder. It is a Queensland derby, so anything can happen. But they are.
I saw that last week.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So it's going to be a big game for both teams, I feel. But I feel like I'm leaning towards the Cowboys in this one.
All right. Well, we haven't even gone into the Titans yet, and you're already leaning that way. Okay, biased. Over to the Titans, and they are up against it, as Josh said. Defensive lapses have been a major issue for the Gold Coast men. Some new faces on the wing as well too, and a little bit more game time for David Fifita, which will help steady the ship a little bit.
He's their star player. They need to get the ball to him as much as possible. I've said it before, he creates something out of nothing, and he's not fully match fit, so obviously, Desi will be integrating him and getting him more minutes under his belt, but he's coming to a side where no one's playing up to that full potential, unfortunately, and it's going to be very hard for David to reach his full potential. But again, I feel like it's a bit of misery at the moment, at the Titans. It's a work in progress, and it generally happens when, a new coach comes in and wants to implement his, coaching philosophies, defensive systems and whatnot. But, it hasn't worked out so far, but hopefully we see him, panning out in the future games ahead.
You think in the dojo that Des has built, it's not quite working?
Well, not that it's the wrong way of thinking or what he's implemented is wrong. I feel like it just takes time. Obviously for players to kind of digest culture, strategy, if that's an attack or defence, it all takes time. So obviously they've had Justin Holbrook for a certain number of years and that's what they're used to. Now Desi has come in and now he's trying to implement his way of thinking. So it's going to take time, that's all I'm saying.
All right, so you're telling fans to be compassionate for the Titans in the building, but you're staying strong with the Cowboys.
I'm saying fans to be compassionate and for the players to be patient. So let's see what happens.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Tickets for this one are selling fast. So if you do want to see this match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. And if you can't get to the game, remember you can watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kick-off is at 4:05 p.m.